So this is also bros, and what are you doing? I'm fine here, okay? So let's go to do. So I think you know that I'm living in Nepal, and you like me very much, okay? So let's get started. What is there in this? Nothing much. So I think I have to go. I'm out of this Pavitra colony. I live in Pavitra colony, and you all might know me as well. So till 2 days I was only doing the audio recording, but but for now, I'll be doing the video recording too, okay? So you might know what's going on visually, not only audibly. I have done 2 days of audio recording, and I was doing the commentary, and you were only listening. It was like a fan. But from now, we are upgrading our setup, okay? So that's the thing, and I think you might like it. So what's going on here? I think you might know what's going on. This is the place that you are seeing is the beautiful place which goes to the Mhepi. So people are coming, going. Yeah, this is the place you have to see, guys. Okay. So first of all, we will take this container to the milk house from where I used to get the milk every morning. So I will keep this container in that place, and I will leave towards the Mhepi, and that's a better idea, so that when I return back I can get the milk. Yes. So here is a taxi parked, okay? This is Yakupato Marga. Yakupa is basically a Newari language, Newari word. So, okay, why should it a site? So let's not only do the commentary, let's discuss something very important. So Today I have a very nice thing. Yesterday, what happened is I will share you my yesterday's routine. Okay, what happened yesterday? So basically, I am converting from Ft.Alstha to Alstha, and you might not know what really means Elsum and what's different in Alstha. So, to tell you the difference, between this, we must go somewhere to our place. Uncle, भाडा त्यही छ है? म उता गएँ. So, you can see this is the main road, and we will go to the corner. Okay, this is the road of Samakushi. So I was basically talking about what is Ft.Alstha and what is Alstha. Someone smart over who is listening to me has already guessed that Alstha is a short form of Ft.Alstha, but there's the 50% correct answer. It's not only the short form of Ft.Alstha, it is the new version of Ft.Alstha also. So that's the main difference between Ft.Alstha and Alstha. So Ft.Alstha used to be, I am using the word used to be because I think I have left that Ft.Alstha personality way back. So Ft.Alstha used to be a person who will be procrastinating in the things. They don't set a priority list. They don't have any consistency in anything, not any discipline. And he used to have a lot of junk food and also a lot of bad habits that you can imagine. He used to have a lot of bad habits that you can imagine, everything. But not this smoking or alcoholism, not that thing. Okay, that's the very different part. So, among them, every bad thing I have done when I used to be a Ft.Alstha. But currently, I think I am converting from Ft.Alstha to Alstha. Not fully, but in the process of becoming the Alstha, and that feels very nice for me. Yes. So, talking about the journey of becoming Ft.Alstha to Alstha, it was not very easy. it was full of looping. What I mean by looping is, I try, I do all the bad things, okay? So I will explain you my loop. The loop will be, I will have a lot of junk food, have no consistency, no discipline, late night TV shows, and also no any routine and no any uh, personal hygiene also. I think all the bad habits I used to do. But one day I used to tell myself, oh, I cannot remain in this way. I cannot remain this Alstha all the life. I have to do something great. And in that particular day, I make a decision of making completely changing everything. Having a discipline in life, having a consistency, have a strict diet plan, have a strict routine, a personal hygiene planning, and all the things. Completely changing. All the bad habits I used to have is converted to a good habit, but in a paper. But in real life, I used to have a 1 week of living the life of Alstha, but after 1 week, all burning out from the burning out and all the things, and that's very difficult, guys. And I will leave all the things. I will be overwhelmed, and that again turns me to Ft.Alstha, because I cannot remain to be Alstha. In 1 week, all burnout and lift all. Then again, I used to have 1 month or 3 to 4 weeks of bad habit. Then also after 3 to 4 weeks, something random day I used to have a realization, a guiltiness. No, then also make a strict diet plan, make a strict routine, all the things. Then only before I used to implement that Alstha plan for 1 week, but after that, the second time, in the second loop, I cannot remain Alstha for 4 days too. So I live the journey of becoming Alstha from Ft.Alstha. So that loop goes on and on and on, and this currently is also it is also the part of the loop, but let you know that this is the I think 10th loop, so your jaw might drop down. Yes, this is the 10th loop that I am living currently, but what I am planning is I don't have to do it. I don't have to change everything. I don't have to change all the bad habits to the good habits. Not all at once, but one by one by one. And that's the realization after the 10th loop. After the 3 years of looping, you might guess that what's the 3 years looks like. What's my journey in these 3 years? And one day I used to go to the gym, okay? And that's also the part of the loop, guys. Gym. And I could not remain in the gym for 1 month also. I left off because of the personal reasons, because I have to go to the Gorkha. And after that, no gym, all left out. Then also I break that loop. So that's the journey of Ft.Alstha to Alstha. And currently what I'm hoping and what will I try to prove is that this 10th loop, the number 10 might sound less, but this number 10th loop is the counting of the bigger looping, okay? Where I used to stay of becoming Alstha for 2 and more days. But there were micro days also, okay? There were micro looping also, where I try to convert from Ft.Alstha to Alstha. Micro looping, and that's like it's the uncountable time. So the number 10th loop is the number 10 is the number of the counting of the bigger loop. So that's the journey. I think this 10th loop will be my last iteration, and that's what I am trying to prove myself, not to anybody but to myself, that I can break this loop, have this ability of having stability in Alstha, and I will make it happen. I will make it happen. Okay, I will make it happen, guys, and that's for sure. So we have talked a lot about what is Ft.Alstha and what Alstha is, and with this we have come near the Mhepi Dada. Yes, guys. So I think you have a lot of information about Mhepi that I have told you yesterday and the day before yesterday also. So but till yesterday we used to only hear. I used to see, but you guys, the audience, the viewers, only used to hear my commentary. But now you can have a visual thing of Mhepi, what actually Mhepi looks like. So in front of me you might see a lot of dense jungle, and that's the whole area of Mhepi. And you can also see this is one way. It used to be a two-way road, okay? But I don't know why the local authority have converted this to one way. So leave it for now, and you can see fresh vegetables. So this is the place. Okay, so let's have a positiveness. Let's have some affirmations, guys. So let's start today's affirmation. I am grateful that I can walk like this freely. I'm grateful that my whole body parts is very good. It's functional fully. I'm grateful that I can stand tall in front of anybody with confidence. I'm grateful that I can record this shit visually too. I'm grateful that I am awake. I'm alive today. I'm grateful that I can breathe a fresh morning air. So, there is a lot of good time and good peace. So, I'm grateful that I can see the natural beauty of the nature. I'm grateful that I can walk wherever I want. I'm grateful that I can have the basic needs fulfilled. I'm grateful that I can go to this temple. I'm grateful that I am currently healthy. I don't know from the inside, but from the outside, it looks healthy and that's better. So, I'm grateful that I can have a healthy food. I'm grateful that I can walk. I'm grateful that I can smile. I can enjoy the moment. I'm grateful that I live in Kathmandu, the place of religion, the place of temples and the capital city of Nepal, beautiful country Nepal. I'm grateful that my eyes also still working. I currently have spectacles, but that's nice. I'm grateful to see these people exercising. I'm grateful to come all the way up to Mhepi. I'm grateful to see the statue. So, it's a big reveal for you guys. Till yesterday, only visual commentary. But from now, you can see the beauty, the immense beauty of Mhepi. What is Mhepi? You can look visually. and you might enjoy this scene. So let's get into this gate. Here's the Shivlinga, here's the water, and here is the temple, guys. Here is the temple. Okay, I used to say there is more Buddha temple also. So there is a Pathshala, and you can see the beauty of this mandir. Okay. There is Buddha Bhagwan, and this is the place. This is the place, guys. This is the place. So this is the peasants going around. A dog sleeping, and as I already said that there is a lot of tree coming between this beautiful scene of Kathmandu and Mhepi, but you can see some part of it. So that's it, guys. So here is a Kal Bhairav, and that's really beautiful. You can see a tall trees, okay, roaming around, and also the peasants, a lot of peasants coming here, and that's what beauty of Mhepi looks like. So this is it, guys, and I think you might have enjoyed this scene, and this is the goddess Bhagwan. So I always ring the bell. How many times? 3 times a day makes my day better. So let's have a downhill. Let's go to downhill. So we are going downhill, and you might also notice that the stairs I'm going down and the stair I used to come up is totally different. And you can see people coming. You can see people coming upward from here also. You can see. And there's the beauty of Kathmandu people. They all are very much religious. The people you just saw going upward are the Madhesis. They are also the brothers of Nepal, you know. But also they are coming way up to this Mhepi Dada, to this Mhepi temple, and that's the beauty of people here. And you can see the Pandit over there. I think you might also know that I am not a believer of God, but I enjoy coming to this Mhepi Dada. And also you can see a lot of people coming here in Mhepi doing exercises. Okay. So see people coming. So I break my own rule, guys. I think you might not know that rules, but what was that rule that I made myself? What was that rule? The rule is I will only give the money to the person who do something performance, like called singing, some dancing, or showing the magic tricks, anything, any skills. If they show their skills, they will get the money. I'm talking about the beggars. Okay. So I will not give those money to the person who only sits and asks for the money, like we used to see in the Ratna Park Bridge area. They are only asking for the money, but they are not showing any skills. And I don't used to give them the money. But, and also, according to my rule, I will give to the person, the beggar who showed some skills. But during this journey of Ft.Alstha, when I see the person who are showing his skills, mainly the singing skills, I used to be in this. I used to be either in the road riding a scooter or doing anything. or I don't have money to give. So I was not able to follow that rule because I have some excuse to make to give the money. I think that's not fair for the people. That's not how I intended, and that's not why I make this rule. So today I saw a beggar. They are not like asking only for the money, begging, like we used to see in the Rotna Park bridge, but he was like he was having a he was having a he had a speaker, and he had something to give value to my life. Okay, he had something like all the way to the journey of today's morning walk. I was only doing, I'm also only saying something, but when I suddenly hear that music, I was so, my mind was so energized, and it was like full of positive vibes. Okay, so as a music lover, I like that music, and I think he had added a value to my time. So I had a 10 rupees in my pocket, and I gave to him. I'm not giving them free but I'm giving them because he has value to my time. He has something to give, and that was the music. And so technically I break the rule, but I don't think I have broke the rule. I have to update this rule. I have to update this rule. That is, whoever adds the value to my life, will get the money. That's the upgraded rule. Okay. So I'm currently at the medical shop, and I want ear drops. Okay. So that's it. दाइ त्यो आँखामा त्यो गर्नु दिनु न, इयर ड्रप्स, आई ड्रप दिनु न।
कुन चाहिँ आँखा सफा गर्ने कि पाकेको कि
होइन, सफा गर्ने, त्यो हुन्छ नि, त्यो सुक्खालाई हटाउने टाइपको
लुब्रिकेन्ट।
हजुर,
पोलेको शीतल गर्ने हैन,
सुक्खा सुक्खा हुन्छ
त्यसलाई चाहिँ आँसु सफ्ट गर्ने।
त्यो हरियोवाला र एउटै हो?
एउटै हो।
ए हस्, कति हो?
200 रुपियाँ।
अलिक घटाउनु मिल्दैन?
कति घटाउनु?
अलिक घटाउनु न, 20% कति गर्छ?
20% घट्दैन नि बाबु,
अलिक कति घटाउनु, 15% घटाउनु।
110% भन्दा त 11 नै हुँदैन, 100 कति हुन्छ?
एक सय 50 आउँदैन?
आउँदैन नि, कहाँ त्यस्तो हुन्छ र।
ठिकै छ।
हाम्रो मार्जिन जम्मा 16% हुन्छ, अनि 6% त खानु पर्यो त, 10% त डिस्काउन्ट गर्छ।
क्युआर
औषधिमा सबै मार्जिन घटेपछि हल्लामा
यसको बिल बनाउनुहुन्छ कि के अन्त
हुन्छ बिल चाहिन्छ भने
बनाइदिनु न अब सरकारले गरिरहेछ
सरकारले त अनलाइन पेलाई हेरे हो नि यो बिल त तपाईँले कहाँ बुझाउनुहुन्छ कहीँ बुझाउनु होइन
अब परिहाल्यो भने यो बिल पनि चाहिन्छ
पर्यो भने चाहिन्छ तपाईँले यो त पर्दै पर्दैन यो कहाँ बुझा हुन्छ र अहिले
अहिले त बुझा
यो त तपाईँले अनलाइनबाट हो तपाईँले अनलाइन पे गर्नुभयो नि त कतिले क्यास पे गर्छ अनलाइन पे गरेर चाहिँ पर्नु सक्छ के नाम भएको
एल्सन श्रेष्ठ एएलएसओएन एसओएन श्रेष्ठ
पाँचको महिना 1 गते बिहान 5को महिना 1 गतेको बिल छ पर्न नि सक्यो नि
Oh, 180
okay.
So I have this eye lubricant, okay? This eye lubricant for 180 rupees, guys. And also you might also heard that the reason I took this bill was to help Nepal. Yes, to help the government of Nepal to be a responsible citizen, guys. The lottery is one part, yes, I don't deny, but also as a Gen Z, as a responsible citizen of Nepal, take the bill. But I don't like this system, or what to say. I'm all against this bill, okay? I don't like the printing bills or something because it has a very limited time for its necessity. After certain time, this bill will be useless and it doesn't have any need in our life. That's what I don't like. I don't know why, but I don't like this thing. So I have this bill, take this bill and move on. Move on, guys, move on. So I'm taking a very unique unique way to go to my home. Oh no. Before going to the home, we must have our milk from that store, that place. So as you can see, that was not the way to our home, and you can see a lot of junk going this. You can see the river. This is so much polluted, guys. So much polluted. This was the river whose story I have already told in the audio recording. Okay, so you can check it out. That to get this story, what was behind the scene for this river. So you can have a poppy here. You can see the poppy. So it was very pleasant to hear the sound of rolling water. Okay, the bill. Why I don't like the bill? Because I think it is environmentally very degradable asset or a liability or something that has very less lifetime for its necessity. So also today is one of the big day for me as well, because I have around 7 to 8 to 10 lottery tickets, about 8 lottery tickets. Okay, what is this lottery tickets? I hope, but there's something that totally in the hand of luck. That's a lock game, guys. That's a lock game. You can see people worshipping. I think you are only seeing the roadside. Okay, I try to show you the beautiful scenes sidewise also. Bolero. This person is taking a lot of milk bags. So let me see the time. What is it? It's 7:24. All the seed holders. Organic Sekwa. Yes, Sekwa. So, what's the plan before going to the home? The plan is to first go all the way to the milk shop, then return back, and in the middle there is small hotel, small place where I uh, have eggs. I have eggs to eat. Okay. Let's see the side views. I have eggs to see, and this is very beautiful. And that gentleman was seeing me. What awkward look at. So he has a very nice reason why he looked at me in awkward. Because I'm looking awkward, no? Because I don't have the recording mobile. My hands are free, and I am talking my phone, and I'm talking my phone in this sort right in front of my chest and recording hand freely. So he has a legitimate reason to look me in that way. And but authentically I don't give anything to him. There's a lot of bunch of peoples because today is Nag Panchami, a lot of bunch of peoples. Nag Panchami. Nag Panchami. It's a Hindu small festival where people, especially Hindus, worship their house, and they basically believe that the Nag picture, when the tongue or paste the Nag picture in front of their main house door, our house will be secured from the bad approaches. Our house will be secure from this ghost, Atma. Also be secure from the physical calamities. So that's the belief of the people. So they always have a Nag Panchami in a particular day of a year. It's nice to have a belief in something, but have a legitimate reason for this. And actually, I don't believe in this. This is all about the belief that has no any evidence of their thing. So it's like a belief without any evidence. So let me tell you one story. That story is like there was a small ceremony as a Shraddha, the yearly funeral event in one house. And in that house, people, all the items like milk, all the items like milk and the prasad, the food items, and all dhoop, all were set in the place in the ground. So I'll skip or I will tell the story after a short break, because I am right in front of the milk store, and I will be right back.
भाडा ट्याक्दै हालिदिनु न भाइ
भाडा मान्छे छैन नि त यो एउटा भाइ त आएछ
होइन हालेर राखिदिनु नि त मलाई बुवालाई कुरै दुधमा आएर म त बुवाले ल्याइदिनु भएको छु ठ्याक्कै धुँदाखेरि डबाले चाहिँ मलाई त्यो हात दिइहाल्नु त लाउनु त लाउनु ए त्यो दिनु हातै हालेर पनि हात त सबैले
खोइ बहिनी बहिनी
अब पैसा राखेँ त
यो होइन तपाईँको
So guys, I got my milk. I got my milk and the story. Let's continue the story, okay? And the story is coincidentally is also about the milk. So it will be very fun and informative to you. Okay? So the story goes like, there was all the things set in the ground, and among those items there will also a cup of or a bowl of milk, and randomly or unfortunately a cat has come into that place and start to lick that bowl of milk. Start to lick that bowl of milk, and the people were so annoyed of that, and they start to because that milk was for his dad. Okay, that milk was for his dad, but those cat have drink that milk, had all licked that milk. So the people around there were annoyed, and they were setting away that cat from that bowl of milk. And with time, that event, that yearly funeral event was finished, and there was a boy. There was a boy who was seeing all this incident, all this event going on. Like all these things were said, the cat was licking. No, that was licking that milk, and people were setting out that cat, and the event finally finished. So that boy thinks, nobody told him, that boy thinks that, oh, to make this event successful, a cat, a cat must lick a bowl of milk. Okay. If the cat doesn't lick the bowl of milk, the event, the yearly funeral event, will not be successful. That was his assumptions. He made that assumptions, and he took that assumption. Wait till his time to do the yearly funeral event of his dad. Previously, he saw the yearly funeral event of his grandfather, but now he was doing his dad's yearly funeral, and that belief was still in the head of him. So in that yearly funeral event, after setting all the things, he gave a bowl of milk in the ground, and then he said to all, our event will not be successful if a cat doesn't lick this milk. So he started to search for the cat. And he didn't find the cat anywhere. But at the last minute, he found a cat inside his backyard. In this backyard, and he took that cat and he licked that. He licked, and the cat licked that milk, and everyone celebrated. Everyone celebrated that our yearly funeral event has finally successful, and that event was fully seen by his son, and that is what the disbelief, the belief without evidence looks like. Belief without evidence looks like. Okay, so I think you got my story. That's all, guys. So I'm going to eat the egg. Auntie.
आउनु त पहिला कस्तो पराठै गर्नुहुन्छ क्या लिएर जाने त्यो हट लेमन पनि प्याक गरेर
Let's eat some egg. Ante.
उन्न यार खाउनु उन्न
Can see the whaley thing. So I'm finally back home, and this is the place where I live. Okay guys, this is the place where I live. It's a very beautiful place, very peaceful place. So this is it, the Pavitra colony. And I have a milk in my hand, a mobile in my hand, and that's it. So look here, a pigeon died. It's so sad of him, man. His hair has been picked up by the crows. Oh God, what a scene, man! What a scene. Bahishkar. So finally, back to the home after a long journey, after a long talk, and this is my scooter. Huh. So and this is me. This is Alsta, and this is your narrator, your commentator, and your well-wisher. Bye. And you can guess, who am I? Ft.Alstha or Alstha?